Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena and Lucy's
Wednesday.
Lounge. It's Wine Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
They're at 733 East Olive Avenue in the Tower. Are we about to drink some wine and talk to our friend?
Dan Renteria. Do I say your name right?
Yes,
Daniel Renteria.
I was going to say Rancheria.
That sounds good too.
He's the wine guy. When you walk in Lucy's, I never know what to buy. Hey, Dan, come here. What should I get? And he tells me.
Yeah.
So what do we have with us right now today?
Well, at Lucy's Lounge, we feature a flight of wines, 3 wines by the glass. They are $12. It's a healthy pour.
For the whole flight?
For the whole flight.
So
and
would this be a $12?
yeah, flight.
That's
Not
great.
bad.
No, only, I will say, if you're a wine club member, it's only $10.
I'm a wine club member. We're wine club members.
Ooh.
Athena and I are wine club members. And so we have 3 wines. We try each one
Exactly.
and decide which one you like. Or
I love them all, but what I like to do is have
Do I
people
try
step outside. Yeah, I can actually explain.
Okay, I just took a sip out of this,
Okay,
so tell us about that one.
Okay, this is the Pinot Noir from the Pali Winery. Very bright, a little higher in acidity, light in the tannins. It's an easy drink. It's a fun drink. To the middle is the Malbec, a Santa Julia Malbec from Argentina. If you're familiar with the Malbecs from
Oh,
drink
why
the
are all
Malbec.
Malbecs from Argentina?
Well,
is it the region?
They learned how to. There's a term terroir, and that refers to the climate, the soil, the weather, the sun. And so this particular grape loves to bask in the sun in the Uco Valley, the Mendoza region, and it loves to. It cools down at nighttime with the Andes.
I'm sliding it over to you.
Yeah, please, please.
And the far
Always
right,
move it closer to me. Okay, so we start with the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
From where now?
This is from the Pali Winery, the Sonoma Coast.
I twisted it so I don't get your germ.
And then he said that's the Malbec, and what's the third one?
This is a Zinfandel from the Andes Winery up in Amador County.
Amador?
Wow.
Amador County, yeah. That's east of Lodi.
What? You know what I noticed about, you said Zin, right?
Zinfandel,
A
yes.
lot of good Zin or Zinfandels are from Lodi. A lot of the Malbecs are from Argentina. And what about the Pinots?
Well, the
What
Pinot
region?
grape requires a very cooler weather. That's why they thrive in Oregon, for example, the northern coast. And
Each one needs so many days of hot and so many days of cold.
Well,
Santa
but-
Rosa, that whole
But
area.
the Pinot grape, to
and
answer your
Napa.
question, requires a sustaining cooling down period to allow the seed or the fruit to fully mature. So it does not grow very well in warmer weather.
No Central Valley
No sort of-
or Lodi.
Well, but I will say, but the Zinfandel grape requires a little warmer weather. That's why you'll find
That's
that
why.
in the valley up in Lodi and in Amador County, which is a little warmer, but it also has the ability to cool down a little bit from the wind from the foothills at night. So grapes are very much alive and very sensitive, and as you mentioned, Mike, that they all require different temperatures and different terroirs to really thrive.
When I lived in like this, the Santa Rosa area,
I'm gonna keep drinking.
so many great wine came from there, like the Russian River. I think it was because of the cooler weather, and they really lived and thrived off of the season.
Now, can you get the wine
know?
flight any day?
Any day.
Not just a Wednesday wine.
And what they normally will do, which I didn't do today, is they usually write
okay.
down the particular wine, like they would write down in chalk the Pinot Noir or the Malbec.
Oh my God, how
Normally,
cool is
out of
that?
chalk, and you write that down. This way you remember what you're drinking.
Well, tell us about Lucy's. We got Mamma Mia's.
Okay.
You can eat over there, drink wine.
You can you have incredible food at Mamma Mia's, Italian food, but they also have hamburgers and sandwiches and so forth. But
Okay,
you know, I
they
love
have a
the
little bit of everything.
Yeah, and I love the pizzas and pastas, and you order and you bring it over to Lucy's Lounge, and you order an incredible cocktail. Mike, you are aware of cocktails?
What do you call them? The cocktail, the
classic,
craft.
craft cocktails.
Craft
Yeah.
They
cocktails.
make them
They make them up there.
fresh.
They invent
If-
different cocktails.
If you haven't watched our show before, we've had on, you guys make like orange peel and fire and just really cool drinks.
Yes, Sarah Primavera is the bar manager. She's clearly a mixologist, but she's beyond that. She trains for staff.
She's great.
We have some of the best bartenders in Fresno, not only Tower. She made me a drink not too long ago that was very much like a lemon meringue pie. And so when I sampled that, I thought, well, I might switch from
wine.
but I don't.
And
Dan's a wine
and
guy there, so.
Okay, going back to wine, because it's Wine on Wednesdays, do you do like chocolate and cheeses? And
Well, I'm glad you asked, because on Wednesdays we have a little special treat for the wine club. We have little cheese plates with little fruits and figs sometimes, little meats and cheeses and little breads. And then every now and then we'll bring in some truffles, chocolate truffles. And who
Red
does
wine, chocolate
And
red
you
wine.
gotta go. It's got chocolate has to go really well with red wine. I don't know if I'd have a Chardonnay with chocolate.
I was the red wine. It just brings out the richness.
Now I'm going to ask you about different events because you have something different every day. But
Yeah,
before
tell
we do
us.
that, there's a wine bus trip. Can we talk about that? Because I'm
Sure.
going. I am
What-
absolutely going
Where
on
and
this
when
trip.
is it?
I took my notes here. It says August the 11th, which is a Saturday.
Okay.
We're taking a wine trip to the Central Coast. And we've got 3 wineries we basically have selected, but it's still almost 2 months out, or at least less than 2 months. So we do a lot of business with the Central Coast wines, and so our idea is to do some free wine tasting with these wineries. Then we'll have lunch in Paso Robles, possibly Firestone, lunch on our own. And then after lunch, our plan is to go to the Senor La Valle winery in Avila Beach, which is a beautiful winery.
What's it called?
Senor La Valle.
They have some really cool wineries in Avila.
Yes, they do.
Very cool.
Now, my understanding is you give a couple bucks, you just pitch in to ride the bus, but then you don't buy the wine the whole way. Right?
No, it is $30 to ride the bus. That just basically pays for
This
the
is the
bus.
cost of the bus.
And there's no
That's
fee.
nothing.
Yeah, we're going to arrange
Do you
it
buy
so-
tickets at Lucy's?
Yes, you do. You can buy those in advance, and I would highly suggest that people get those as soon as possible, because
Yeah.
I think we will sell out.
Would you
Yeah.
add on another bus if it got really crazy?
Well, in talking to the owner of this particular bus, he does have a second bus.
Just in
See?
case.
So that's always possible.
And so you go, and all the wine's free. I mean, you want to buy a couple bottles along the way. You got to pay for that, of course. But that's a nice way to go wine tasting.
Yeah, and I've done a wine tasting to Paso Robles, and some wineries are free tastings, and some wineries charge. But our idea is to find those wineries that we do business with for free wine tasting for our.
So we're going
our
to taste the
customers.
wine so we could then get at Lucy's.
Yeah, that's the idea. is
You know,
that-
it's expensive to buy some wine anywhere you go. It's nice to know what you're going to get before you buy.
Do you have to be
Well-
a part of the wine club to do that?
You do not at this point in
Okay.
time. So I would say family, friends. It is first come, first served. And we really want people to sign up as soon as possible, because in the event we need a second bus, we'll have time to arrange that. So
What else is going on this
Okay,
week?
well-
Thursday, Friday, and this weekend.
Tonight I'm going for a wine club because I'm a member.
Yeah.
What's going to happen tonight? The piano
tonight,
guy? Or?
his name is David Oz. He's an incredible keyboard piano player that plays music, soft, relaxing, jazzy music, puts you in a great mood for some great wine or cocktail for that matter.
Cool.
And I did want to mention we do have an assortment of craft beers, which is also really amazing as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the coolest place in the tower. For
So today is
wine.
David Oz. Tomorrow, Thursday, is Jeff Logan and Brian Richburg.
I love Brian Richburg. I
And
know him.
Jeff Logan is an incredible
Yeah,
guitarist
Morgan
as
and
well.
Brian Richburg are both awesome.
And that's 6 to 8. And then in the evening, from 9 to 12, is a band called Down for You. So people are always looking for things to do on a Thursday night. And this is a place to be. So we've got something set up for
What
9
time
to
will the
12.
band start?
9 to 12
9
on
to
Thursday.
12, okay.
And then Friday, we have Dr. Otto Lee from 9 to 12, him and his band as well. And then Saturday is a little treat, Jay Rossetti Band.
Jay
He's an incredible guitarist, singer from 9 to 12. And then Sunday will always, from 4 to 7, will always be a blues jam.
I love the
Ooh,
blues
that
jam.
sounds like
I go every
fun.
Sunday for that.
It's hosted by Carlos
Carlos
Montano.
Montano's always
and,
there.
And this week we have a special guest, Lance Canales.
I know Lance Canal.
Yes.
He's the best.
He is
Not better than Carlos.
What does
Just
he
all
do?
good. Guitar player, right?
Oh,
he's a
cool.
blues guitar.
Yeah.
He's got a very unique style, unique voice. He tours Europe. He tours the country. So it's a treat to get him here at Lucy's Lounge. And then later in the evening, from 8 to 11, we have the DJ, Mr. Leonard.
Woo.
Yeah, Mr.
spinning,
Leonard's pretty cool.
And he's got an incredible assortment of really
I was there
jazzy
for
music.
last week, and he is really something.
So
That's
that-
awesome. Oh, and on Monday you have industry nights and
Industry
all that
night,
stuff.
yeah. So we a little bit for everything, for everybody. So
Well, come to Lucy's. What are your hours and where are you located?
11 o'clock in the morning. We close at about, I'm hoping I get this right, about 1:30 on some weekends. We are located at 733 East Olive Avenue
In the tower.
in the
Kind
Tower
of a couple
District.
doors up from Bobby Salazar's. and
Exactly, yeah.
Just a short walk from the Tower Theater,
It
a
is, yeah.
block maybe from Tower Theater.
So I would say for people who are going to special events in the Tower Theater or maybe the Roger Rockers, before or after the event, come by and join us for an incredible glass of wine
or
cocktail.
intermission go.
Oh yeah, or admission, yeah. So we are the one-stop shop for wine in the Tower District. I would say Fresno. Let me just qualify that.
Is the
We have
wine
some
bar
as
for-
a wine bar. We have incredible wines by the glass, and we've got enormous menu by the bottles. So I will always suggest if there are 2 or more of you that are coming in for a glass of wine, I would say let's take it up a notch and let's order a bottle, because we hate to keep things bottled up at Lucy's.
If we don't like things bottled up, go to Wine Wednesdays
Now-
tonight and all these other awesome events.
If we came and ordered a bottle of wine, we didn't finish it, can we take it with us?
Oh, absolutely. Put that
Take the
cork in
bottle
it,
with
and
you.
it's
Isn't that
we have
great?
a huge retail business. You can absolutely take that to go with you.
Okay,
Or let's
good.
say you want to go to a party or an event, come by, pick up a bottle, and you're off.
You
And
can
that
take
makes
it off sale.
An incredible gift.
Very nice. Lucy's Lounge. If you didn't get that information down, call us here at Central Valley Talk. We'll give you directions. We'll give you, and there's a website and maybe a website and a Facebook.
Our Facebook is Lucy's Lounge Tower District.
Okay. We'll be back. We won't be back. We'll be back next week.
Wine Down
We're going to
Wednesdays.
drink all this wine before we go.
That's